This is Life Mastery Unleashed, where average gets destroyed, weakness gets eliminated, and the unstoppable rise to dominate. Let's get one thing straight. Excellence is not an accident. It's not luck. It's not handed to you. It's built through hard, disciplined, relentless execution, day in and day out. Most people say they want to be great, but their actions don't match their words. They talk about success, but they don't do the work. They say they want more, but they refuse to sacrifice. They claim they've committed, but the second it gets hard, they fold. That's why most people lose. You're different. Because you don't just want success. You're willing to suffer for it. You're willing to put in the work when nobody's watching. You're willing to become undeniable. This episode is about excellence. Not being good, not being better, but being the best, the top 1%, the elite. If you're ready to stop playing small, if you're ready to execute at a level that most people can't even comprehend, then lock in. Because today, we're rewriting your standard for life. Let's go. Why most people never reach excellence? Most people settle for good enough. They work just hard enough to get by. They put in just enough effort to be better, a little better than average, but not enough to be world class. And then they wonder why they don't stand out. The truth? Excellence requires an obsession that most people aren't willing to develop. Look at the greats. Kobe Bryant wasn't just talented, he outworked everyone. Michael Jordan wasn't just skilled, he was relentless in his pursuit of dominance. Elon Musk isn't just smart, he executes at an intensity that makes normal people uncomfortable. Excellence is built on discipline, sacrifice, and relentless execution. If you're not willing to push beyond what's comfortable, you will never reach your full potential. You don't become great by accident. You become great by force. You force it in. There's the 3 laws of relentless excellence. If you want to operate at an elite level, there are 3 laws you must follow. These are non-negotiable. First one is raise your standards immediately. The second one, master the art of ruthless execution. And lastly, develop a work ethic that breaks people. Let's break them all down. Law 1, raise your standards immediately. Your internal standards, raise your standards. Your life is a reflection of your standards, not your goals, not your dreams, your standards. What you tolerate becomes your reality. If you tolerate weakness, you'll be weak. If you tolerate laziness, you'll stay average. If you tolerate excuses, you will fail. The elite hold themselves to a different standard. They don't just show up when they feel like it. They don't just give 80% and call it good enough. They don't just do what's required. They do 10x more than what's required. So, how do you raise your standards? First, you got to audit your habits. Look at how you train, how you work, how you execute. Are you doing the bare minimum or are you going all in? Secondly, eliminate all weak language. No more I'll try, no more I hope. You either do it or you don't. There's no middle ground. Lastly, set an unbreakable personal code. Live by a set of rules that demand excellence, no exceptions. Your standards define you. If you don't raise them, you will never reach the level you're capable of. The second law is to master the art of ruthless execution. Execution is everything. It's what separates the dominant from the forgettable. It's what turns a plan into reality. It's the difference between winning and losing. And most people suck at execution. They hesitate, they procrastinate, they overthink, and while they're waiting for the perfect time, someone else is outworking them, out-executing them, and leaving them in the dust. We had a rule in the 82nd Airborne: when you're in the door, you go. You don't pause. Here's the 3 rules of execution. First, speed is king. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Make decisions fast, adjust as you go. Secondly, eliminate hesitations. The moment you feel yourself slowing down, go harder. Third, get obsessed with finishing. Most people start strong and quit when it gets tough. Be the one who finishes every damn time. The ones who execute without hesitation are the ones who take over. Be that person. Why not? Third law, develop a work ethic that breaks people. If you want to be elite, your work ethic must be undeniable. Like Will Smith said, I'll die on a treadmill before I let you beat me. Not good, not above average, relentless. Most people think they're working hard. They're not. They put in effort for a few hours and call it a day. They grind for a couple of weeks and think they deserve a result. They hit one obstacle and they slow down, they peter out, and they cry about it. That's why most people never achieve true greatness. The best, they outwork, outlast, and outdiscipline everyone around them. So how are you going to develop a relentless work ethic? First, you got to cut out all time-wasting activities. If it doesn't make you stronger, smarter, or wealthier, get rid of it. Eliminate it. Schedule your life like a high performer. No more winging it. Have a plan and execute. Lastly, push through resistance. The moment your brain tells you to stop, you go harder. Add another tick on the treadmill. Success is about sustained effort over time. If you can outlast everyone else, you'll win. Here's my challenge for you. Are you ready to be excellent? Most people listen to this and go right back to being average or below average. Honestly, they'll feel inspired for 5 minutes and then they'll let their old habits take over. That little bitch boy inside. But you're not most people. If you're serious about becoming undeniable, unstoppable, unbreakable, then prove it. For the next 7 days, execute at an elite level. Wake up earlier than you ever have. No snooze, no hesitation, no countdown. Second, push yourself to exhaustion daily. If you're not comfortable, you're not growing. Last, eliminate all weak habits. No more excuses, no more half measures. 7 days is all it takes. Do this and you will feel the shift. You will feel what it's like to be truly excellent. Here's my final thoughts on all this. Excellence is not for the weak. Excellence is not for the lazy. Excellence is not for those who wait. It is for the ruthless, the disciplined, the ones who refuse to settle for anything less than the absolute best. You were not made to be average. You were not built to blend in. Sheep blend in. Wolves stick out. You were made to rise, dominate, and become undeniable. This is Life Mastery Unleashed. Now go execute with relentless force and don't stop until the world knows your name. And remember, out grind, out work, out hustle. every day.